That's my joint.
Testing 1 2.
1 2.
1 2. Testing 1 2.
Making the beat.
So like we gonna try this shit again. So like we gonna try this shit again.
Making the beat.
Yo, in the building. We got my main man, DJ Premier in the house.
What's up, Mark? How are you, brother?
How's it going, man? Stop for stopping by, man.
Finally,
Thank
man,
you
I'm
very
here.
much.
I'm here. It's good to see you, brother.
I want to thank everybody that stopped by at 45 King.
Oh yeah.
So, let me turn this on and see what we can talk about.
Whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
Heavy D. Rest in peace,
R.I.P. Heavy D, man. First artist I ever met in person.
Right.
Going to meet Marley Marl to give him my demo tape.
Right.
They said it's on radio day. They said Marley's not seeing anybody.
Right.
I stand there waiting for the elevator to open so I can leave the building. The elevator opens. Heavy D walks off the elevator.
Right.
Gray sweatpants, gray zip-up sweat hoodie, big dookie cable tucked inside.
Right.
Gives us dap. Everything's love. The door opens and it's Marley Marl. He goes, "Is that you over, waiter?" And he goes, "Yo, Biz is gonna meet us at the studio." We're like, "What the?" And that's on a Tuesday.
Right.
That Friday, I taped a rap attack with Mr. Magic and Marley, and he plays "We Write the Songs" for the first time on the radio. Off of In Control Volume 1, and I was like, "Yo, that's what they were doing that day. They were going to record," and that's one of my fondest memories. And then, of course, Blue Funk, which is actually the first gold album I ever got in my whole career. My first plaque ever was from Heavy D. And he bought my mother one when I told him I wanted to buy one for my mom. Since it was the first plaque I ever got. And he said, "Put your mother on the phone." Put my mother on the phone, said, "I'm buying you a plaque," and she still has it in the house, which I'll take a picture of that tomorrow when I go home for Thanksgiving.
Isn't that cool that anybody could get a plaque?
Well,
right, you know what I'm saying? All you have to do is like know somebody.
Yeah.
If you know the right person, you can get a plaque.
Oh, no question.
Me and my Heavy D story is when I was down with Def Jam, they was managing me, getting me work.
Right.
They never had any papers on me.
Right.
So when the girl managing me, Lisa Cortez.
I remember Lisa Cortez. Wow.
Lisa told Benny Medina about me. Cause I asked Benny, "Hey Benny, who told you about me?" He said, "Lisa Cortez."
That sounds just like Benny.
Lisa Cortez. I said, "Wow." Lisa looked out. Anyway, Lisa left to take the Poly Girl
job.
right.
She started what was the label called? The one with the cannon?
Right. So I didn't have anybody to manage me.
Loose Cannon.
So when Heavy D people wanted me to do remix,
Right.
I had to give them my own price. So I said,
wow.
"Whoa, what should I?" You know, because I was never asking nobody for any money.
Yeah.
You know, you ask them. You know, I'll be behind here asking for the money.
That's me too.
Right. So I said, "Can I have 20? No, can I have 10 G's?" They said, "Okay." So I just sent them the invoice.
Yeah. Type it up.
Yep, they sent me half the money or something like that. I got my money. I was shocked getting money with nobody.
That's real.
So, okay, let's stop talking about Heavy D because it's so sad.
R.I.P. man, for real, so sad, man. Shout out to Pete Rock and the whole Myers family, man.
Okay, now, what do you do when somebody email you something like, "I want you to listen to my main man, blah, 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 blah," and somehow he gets your email address, and you don't know who the hell he is?
Yeah.
You know, and usually, they might have some good stuff, but just the principle of them sending you stuff, do you listen to it or what?
I listen to everything.
So
I used to be annoyed with people just saying, "Yo," they think it's that easy to just say they can throw you something.
Right. That's my point. That's my point.
The worst part is when they add on to how dope it is before you hear it. I'd rather, like when I gave my demos to Marley and the Red Alert them to hear it, I just say, "Yo, I'm so and so. It's my new joint. If you like it," and I turn around.
Right, people don't understand.
I don't want to be like, "Yo, it's ill. You gonna love it.
Man.
It's got this on it."
But no, maybe I did the same thing.
I get disappointed when I play it. I'd rather just give it to you and go. And if you don't hear from me, obviously I don't like it. If you hear from me, we're gonna holler.
Right.
Now, what I did start doing is I got my assistant, who's a hip hop diehard head.
Okay.
Shout out to Jim Crates, who
Right.
you dealt with to get this booked. And the beat is crazy. This is a 45 kick beat, right? Kicks and snares, man. You put me on the kicks and snares on a whole different level, by the way.
Wow.
But back to
you heard that, right?
But yeah, real talk. Back to demos. I started an email address called boombap101@gmail.
Right.
People send stuff there. I listen to everything. Anything I think fits the underground sound of my show, I respond.
But you asking for it. I'm talking about people. Don't send anything to anybody if they're not asking for it, because you're being a pain in the ass. Yes or no?
It depends on the vibe.
No, if I'm not asking for it, I'm not asking for it.
Well,
I don't listen to it.
Well, the thing is, I got a radio show, so I like to break new stuff.
You and me is different.
If I didn't have the radio show, hell no.
Right, okay.
But the radio show is an outlet to get stuff that's being overlooked out there.
Right.
But it has to sound like the sound of what I was brought up on.
Right.
If it doesn't sound like vintage style hip hop with the kicks and snares, the original samples, and just the funk of it, I'm not playing it.
Because if that was the case, I could just knock on some celebrity door and to be or not to be. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You gonna start acting on somebody's front step or something?
I hear you.
Okay, now. Yesterday, a person wanted I write songs that I wanted. Can I sing it to you? Dude, you gotta go through the steps. You just can't become a sergeant. You gotta, you gotta take basic training and all the rest of that. You know,
just like cats always want to rhyme to me, and I'm like, yo, I gotta hear you over music. But yo, I got an ill rhyme. I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
now, I shut that down. I shut that down all the time, with respect to them.
Right, but no.
Yeah,
I wish you all the luck in the world. I wish you all the luck in the world.
There's an approach.
There's a
protocol. There's a respect for the culture on how things go down.
But
so,
I think it is. I think people hear about those stories where it got over. How they jumped on the table and started dancing.
Yeah.
And everybody, all their friends started jumping on the table and down and started dancing the same thing.
And that's fine too. That don't mean we're gonna dance to it.
That's right, because I don't have no tables my size.
Yeah.
So where's my table?
Just like you be killing the 45s. God damn. I love watching you. You were cutting up all the 45s. You got like 2 or 3 different clips.
Man, compared to the other kids that I've seen DJ Scratch picked up the needle battle style and was catching stuff. Like
Grand Wizard Theodore, needle dropping.
All the way up. DJ Scratch, Let's Dance, when it goes da ba, he's on ba 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 ba.
Oh yeah, Scratch is a beast.
Oh, man.
Shout out to DJ Scratch.
Right.
Shout out to my man Mr. Shapiro too. We out there.
Oh, okay. And the Gangstar story.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't do though, I didn't set this the cameras. The cameras will go off pretty soon. See, I didn't do this.
Okay, your clock.
That's right. I don't know where we at.
Had it all set up nice though, man. I like this setup. Very dope, because I mean you're an original beat maker, producer, and your history is just insane.
Thank you. God bless you.
And that never dies. That's like some people aren't classic. You're a classic.
Oh, thank you.
So
God bless you.
And again, Marley Marl was my idol and still is, but I learned a lot from you because of the Wild Pitch situation that I got to study once I joined Gangstar. You helped them get to radio.
Right.
The first record, The Lesson, didn't do anything for them, even though it was their first, plate. But you got them on radio. Bust a Move and To Be a Champion.
Okay, well, this case, let me plug in the cool DJ Red Alert thing right here.
Yes.
What up, Red?
What up, Poo Poo?
What up, cool DJ Red Alert?
Yes, cool DJ, the Red Alert Show.
Let's say peace to my main man, Ghoul.
Yes, R.I.P., man. One of the greatest MCs ever.
Wow.
Ever. I miss him so much, dog.
And I turned 50.
He just turned 50 in July 17th.
Okay,
Happy
so me and
50.
Ghoul.
And I'm 45, like the king.
There you go. And for my 50th birthday, I booked reservations to eat at McDonald's.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a table.
That's ill. What are you going to order? What are you going to need a menu?
Well, somebody told me to check out the Fish McNuggets. So,
they got fish ones now?
Yep. And then it's around Thanksgiving, so usually I stay in the house. When everybody go out to have fun and celebrate
New Year's,
like usually I stay in the house, and every other day is I'm blessed.
There you go. That's a
say I'm doing everything on the iPad.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
You gotta say what's up to my main man, Double J.
Shout to Double J, Flavor Unit all day, man. Shout to Ali Bosky. Shout to Lakim Shabazz, Lati, forever, eternally, rest in peace to Apache. Shout to Queen Latifah. Shout to Moni Love. Who am I leaving out? Tretch, Vin, KG. What up? Oh man, am I leaving anybody else out?
Marky Fresh.
Marky Fresh.
Marky Fresh, rest in peace.
That's so ill, man.
And I'm kind of mad because they should really the same way they thinking about Heavy, right? The same way they think, right? Because Heavy D was larger than Marky Fresh, so we can't give Marky Fresh the same love.
Marky Fresh,
that's messed up. So right.
Zip hop. Shout out to all the fallen soldiers out there, man, worldwide.
I know these cameras gonna go out in a minute,
but until they stop rolling, let's keep kicking.
Oh, okay. So what? Let's see. What I heard was kids was cheating in the schools on the SATs.
Right.
And I just wish I had somebody to cheat for me. And what people were saying that, well, where did they get the money to pay for stuff like that? They must, the parents must have gave them the money. They selling drugs or whatever to come up with. I think it was $3,500 for somebody to cheat.
Wow.
I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
Hey, don't quote me on it either.
Wow.
These kids, were these the dumb kids that need to pass, or these smart kids just getting away with it because they can get away with it?
Yeah, maybe sometimes just people just want to see if they can do it, and they go ahead and try the shit, and stuff like that happens.
And even though you want to call certain people, I said dumb kids, everybody's smart as something.
Right, everybody got their own little thing.
Absolutely.
You know what? I made this beat like last year.
I was getting ready to say that's a 45 King classic style. Like when I hear it, if I didn't see you in 20 years, I go, that's a 45 King beat.
You know what happened? I had these drums, and I must have used the same drums and the same pattern for like 4 different songs. And I asked people in the studio, does these drums sound like I'm running them? Does it sound like I should change the drums?
The sample can change the way a drum sounds.
Right. There you go. Okay, that's
one can make a kick sound softer or harder than when it was on another record.
Okay. Going on part 2.
Yes.
No, you just stay right there.
Can I count it off? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Making the beat.